back to my channel, and if you're new, I am Cassie. What's up? So I'm not really going to talk a lot. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into this video. So yeah, I don't know, I have a boring life. I don't have anything to talk about. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the face. Of course, I have foundation, concealer, setting powder, and brows on. So I started out with the Wet n Wild Jelly Primer. I only used a little bit of it, and I used the e.l.f. Cosmetics Acne Fighting Foundation in the color Porcelain, and then I used the new e.l.f. concealer, their 16-hour Camo Wear concealer, and I don't remember what shade it is, but it's the lightest shade they have. And I did my brows with it's called like the Cella Beauty something, I don't know. I'm gonna link everything down below for you guys. So we're gonna go into this new product I got from Luscious Cosmetics, and as you guys know, I do love Luscious Cosmetics. So this right here, I'm gonna open it up, but the packaging on it is so cute. So this is part of their like Zodiac sign collection. It's an oil control pressed powder, and I have the color or the shade 0, but here's the front of the packaging right here. It's their Zodiac, like, and it switches, like so I'm a Capricorn, I was born in January, and yeah, it's so cute. So we're gonna go into it today. Here is the shade of it. It looks kind of yellow toned, which is nice because I do have yellowy toned skin. So yeah, anyway, so they did send me 2 of these, and they sent me this brush, which I have not used yet, but holy crap, this brush is so soft. Like, it just feels so soft, so I'm so excited. It's the F5XL face powder brush. Who is texting me? Anyways, that was my boss texting me. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go into it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up. Okay, so it is very like powdery. It comes off very easily, which is nice because some pressed powders, they just like, I feel like they don't come out of the pan. So that's nice. I'm just gonna basically just pat this all into the face. So far, so good. Oh, and I just noticed that it has a little mirror on this little compact thing as well, so I'm gonna look at my skin close up with it. I did notice like immediately when I was putting it on, since this is an oil control powder, and powder should do that in general, I did have some oils peeking through, and it like immediately like mattified them, which is nice. Yeah, I'm not really a powder girl, so I don't use powders often, but this one looks pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not disappointed. It looks pretty good on my skin. I feel like it's a good shade for me. I do have 2 shades, but I feel like this one fit me the best. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, so the next thing we're going to go into is this Makeup Geek little blush. It is a little dark, but I'm using a darker foundation today. And it falls out of the packaging, but here it is right here. So I'm trying to hold it weird. But this is the XOXO blush. So we're going to go into it. It's so tiny, but it's like perfect and super cute. I'm going to take my Soapy Glam blush brush, and I'm going to dab into this. This is pretty pigmented, so I've used it before. So I'm going to go ahead and dab it onto my cheeks. I kind of feel like I really like that powder on my face. I feel like it looks pretty good. Alright, so now we're going to go into the Luscious Cosmetics Face Contour Kit. This is the Matte Drama, and here it is right here. I gave my mom, I believe I gave her, because they sent me 2 of them. I believe this is the darker one. I mean, these are pretty dark colors. I gave my mom the lighter one because she loves it. She's hit pan on all of them. Like, she loves it so much. So she was always going to my room and taking it, so I was just like, take it, whatever. So anyways, I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is the only shade I'm going to use because these are fucking dark and they're so pigmented. So I'm going to take that, and we're going to start bronzing and contouring the face. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys what brush I'm using. I'm using the Morphe R10 brush. And this brush is really good because you can just use it this way and contour, but you can turn it to the side and get a bronzed brushed look. And the good thing about these shades right here in this palette, that they go onto the face so harsh, but they blend out so effortlessly. Like, they look very bold, of course, because they're dark shades and they're really pigmented, but they just blend out with no trouble. That's one thing I like about this, because it seems scary, but it's really not. It just blends out so nicely and gives you a nice pigment to your face. Alright, so now we're going to go into highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild loose highlighting powder in the color I'm So Lit. I've been using this a lot lately, and I'm going to be taking my favorite highlighting brush. It's a little lopsided because I always don't let them dry properly. So this is the Morphe M510 brush, and I'm going to pick this up and just highlight the entire face. Alright, so I'm going to just pick a smaller brush, and this is, hopefully this doesn't have anything on it, this is the Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and I'm going to pick it up and just put it down the nose. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to my favorite part, which is the eyeshadow, and we're going to be using the Almar Cosmetics little eyeshadow palette right here. I got this in one of my Boxy Charms a few months ago, and we're going to be taking this. This is their Reina de Caribe eyeshadow palette. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we're just going to go ahead and go into the bold color first. So we're going to be taking this color right here. I want to say I'm saying this right, but this is the color Guantanamera? I don't know. I suck. But anyways, I'm going to pick it up. We're going to pick it up pretty bold, tap it off, and we're going to start, you know, like basically we're just going to start building up this color into the crease. I'm not going to really worry about blending it too much, but just building it up pretty bold. And I forgot that I do want to flick it out a little bit, not too much, but I do just want to flick it out a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and just do that with the leftover product. We're not really going to add anything too extra. And I'm going to go in again, just build it up. Alright, since we're using the Almar palette, I just thought we'd go ahead and use some Almar brushes. This is just a blending brush from Almar. It doesn't have any name on it or anything. But we're going to go into the color Cocoa Taxi, which is this orange color right here. And we're going to be picking up this color, which is a really, really pretty color. And we're just going to be using it to blend out the eyeshadow. So we're going to try to get it to just help blend out the red and make sure everything is diffused, but also to show some orange at the top. And I do recommend doing your brows last. I just felt like going ahead and doing my brows. But if you do your brows last, this will help you get like a really nice diffused look. And whatever's left on this brush, I'm going to use it just to really diffuse and soften out this outer part right here. And I do have a scar on this side of my eye, so it is a little troubling to get color to, you know, stay there. So I have to pack it in to my eye right there. So it's going to be a little patchy right there. Alright, now we're going to go in with that first brush and go into that red again. We're just going to be picking it up and just using it to very lightly just add some color where we were diffusing. And I just got excited again and just thought about it, but last night, Taco Bell, okay, so the other day I did a Taco Bell look. And they liked my picture and it had me freaking out. But last night they posted me on their IG story and they told me that they were obsessed with my makeup look, and they just don't even know like what they did to a girl. If you guys know me and you guys like follow me for a while, you guys know that Taco Bell is literally my most favorite place to go to. I don't know why, but like, well, I do know why, because they're good as fuck. But I'm just obsessed with Taco Bell. It's a big problem. Like, Taco Bell, like you can ask my coworkers when I'm at work and it's a bad day, once I get Taco Bell, everything's fine. Like once I go to lunch and get Taco Bell, things are fine. Once I get my Baja Blast in my hand and some food, I am a happy, different person. Taco Bell just makes me so happy, and I was so excited that they shared my, post on their page, and I was just so, I'm still freaking out, and I just thought about it again. So anyways, thank you Taco Bell for giving me a little shout out. That was so awesome, and your girl is freaking out. I kind of want the red in my eyes to be a little bit more warm, so I'm going to go in with the color Tropico right here, and I'm just going to take it on the blending brush we were using, and I'm just going to see if it will like warm it up a little bit, just a little bit, not too dramatic. Yeah, it did warm it up a little bit, not too, crazy, but I do wish I used a brighter red, but I'm happy. And I'm so sorry, I always look at my little screen over here. I always like not look at the camera, and it's annoying. I'm so sorry. Okay guys, these are mostly all the brushes I have. Like I do have a couple other that are laying around like on my counter right here and over there on my vanity, but these are pretty much all I have. So I don't know, I feel like I really want some new brushes. I'm kind of tired of using the same ones. I'm tired of having to wash them all the time, and I'm just tired of like, I don't know, I just don't have any diverse like collection of brushes. I really love the Morphe brushes, and I feel like I'm going to pick up some more soon. I think they raised their prices. Like I feel like their prices got a little bit more expensive, because when I was using Morphe like originally, like when I was probably like 16 years old, I felt like they were like $1 each, honestly, but like they were always so cheap. So I don't know, just let me know some like cheap brushes that you guys know of. Alright, so now I'm going to use the concealer I used on my face. This is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. It is in the color Fair Warm. Oh, is this not the lightest shade? I don't think it is. Okay, maybe it's the second shade over. Fair Warm. So anyways, this is not fair. I mean, this is not warm. This is like white as fuck. So anyways, but it's really good. I really love this concealer. It's pretty good. So I'm going to take this little cheap brush, and I'm going to pick it up, and I'm just going to start cutting my crease. And after cutting this crease, I'm just going to go ahead and lay down the rest of the concealer a little bit on the eyes. So now before things start to get a little creasy, we're going to go ahead and go into this translucent powder. This is the Kat Von D translucent powder, and I'm just taking a brush and we're just setting everywhere where we put concealer. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera. So we went ahead and did the other eye off camera, and now we're going to go ahead and move on to the glitter. Alright, so the two glitters I'm going to be using today, or possibly using, these are the Skeddit Beauty glitters. One is in the color Sunny. This is the skull glitter in the color Sunny. This one's in the color, or style, should I say, Cloudy, which is because these are like shaped like little clouds. So we might use this one. I feel like we're definitely going to be using this one though. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the NYX Glitter Primer. And if you guys know of another glitter glue, just let me know down below. That's like really good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and like squirt this on the back of my hand. Alright, so I'm going to be taking this paintbrush. This is a paintbrush that I got on Amazon. Right here, and it's very detailed. And I'm going to be taking it, and I'm going to be I need to get closer to the mirror. I'm going to go ahead and trace the top part of my eyes. So where we cut the crease at and we have all that concealer, that is where we're going to be tracing just the top part and the inner corner, the whole like outline of the top creasy part, if that makes any sense. Alright, now I'm going to be taking a heavier amount of the glitter glue stuff, and I'm going to be placing it down on the eyelid, but not very far down and not across the whole eyelid, just a little bit on the inner corner right here. and I'm going a little bit down with it. And I'm going to get a good amount of glue on the area that I want it so that the glitter sticks well. Alright, now I'm going to be taking the Skull Glitter in Sunny from Skeddit Beauty. And I'm just dumping it into the cap because this is what I always do because it just keeps it there. But you can use my code for some money off if you want to try out her products. She has the best glitters and lashes, honestly. And she has an eyeshadow palette that's really bomb and I've been really loving it. It's colorful. So anyways, I'll leave my code down below. So I'm taking the glitter. Alright, and the first thing I'm going to do with the glitter is I'm going to trace the top part and top part where we just put all of the glitter glue at. Alright, so we outlined the eye, and where we just put the glitter at right here, I'm going to start placing it down. And I'm making sure to close my eyelid and tilt my head back so I can get it into all the creases of my eye. Alright, so far it looks really, really good and I'm excited. So I'm just wiping off the brush and using the exact same brush and doing the exact same thing on the other eye. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to eyeliner. I'm going to be taking the Pretty Vulgar eyeliner, gel eyeliner, and we're just going to be drawing some wings on our eyes. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and attempt to draw a flower or several flowers on my face. And what I'm just using some paints I got on Amazon. They don't really have a name on them, so I don't really know a brand name, but they're just little face paints and they were super cheap. And I'm just taking these little tiny paint brushes and I'm going to try to draw. Whoops. Alright, so I went ahead and drew the flowers on my face. I decided I'm not going to use these because for one, they're a little bit more orange than the colors on my face. And for two, I don't know what to do with them. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and go back into the palette and go and move on to the under part of the eyes. So we're going to be taking the brush we were using earlier and picking up a little bit of that red and just smudging it under the eyes. And I'm going to go in with the big brush we're using and go back into the orange color and just use it to smudge out the under the eyes a very little bit. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and we'll just put this on the top and bottom lashes. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this Crayon C513 pencil brush thingy, and I'm going to go into the highlighter we were using. I'm going to use this to pop it on the inner corner and on the brow bone. Now I'm going to be taking the Luscious Cosmetics Palette Maker Lip Contour Crayon, and I'm picking it up. It's like this. This is in the color Dreamer. It's a very pretty color. It's a very light mauve-y color, and I'm just going to start outlining my lips. And now I'm going to go in with the Luscious Cosmetics lipstick in the color Poet. It looks like this. Here is the color, and just put this on my lips. Alright, so I just went ahead and put on some earrings, and that is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This was actually pretty easy to create. Nothing was hard about it, maybe the flowers a little bit, and that's because the paints I have kind of suck. And you know, they actually are normally good, but the two colors I had today are like really oily. They're normally really good. They're what I use all the time, but whatever, I don't know. They were kind of difficult today. So anyways, today I decided to do a look with the yellow glitters today because of Champagne Shelly, which is my friend on social media. I'll leave her information down below, but she is super nice, and she is always supporting me, and she always gives me ideas of things to film. So anyway, she asked me to film with the yellow glitters that were in my drawer. So yeah, thank you Champagne Shelly, or just Shelly. Thank you for telling me to do this. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know down below what you would like to see me film next.